Till We Have Faces, his last novel, his retelling of the Cupid and Psyche myth, composed in the spring of 1955 with Joy Davidman, as a matter of fact. And that may be where Lewis actually fell in love with her. We know that she was already in love with him and writing sonnets to him, although we don't know if he ever read them. But they came together, and Lewis had been working on this idea of Cupid and Psyche all his life, but it finally coalesced around his interactions with Joy Davidman. And so he writes this novel, and he says at one point in his letters, I believe I've done what no other English author has done. I've written through the length of a book through the mouth of an ugly woman. And he sent the manuscript to friends, and especially women friends, and he said, I want to make sure that no masculine note intrudes.
Mm.
So he does this amazing novel, which I call maddening and magnificent. It strikes people deeply, but they're not really sure what's going on. But Lewis himself said it was his best book. Now, either he's a bad assessor of his own work, he's exaggerating, or he's lying, or maybe it actually is. And in the almost 20 years that I've spent kind of working with and kind of unlocking some of its, unraveling some of its secrets, unveiling its secrets, if you will, I think that it is not only Lewis's best book. I think it's one of the best books of the 20th century. I think
Mm.
Lewis was trying to write something on the level of a masterpiece. And I think that he may have gotten close to doing it. I was deeply inspired by Michael Ward, who I know was on the show recently. Um, and if there's a system to Narnia, I think that there's also a system to Till We Have Faces. And once you kind of find out what Lewis is doing and unravel some of the interwovenness of it, I think it's just staggeringly good, beautiful, true, touching, and a great conveyor of the gospel as well. So yeah, I stand with Lewis. You guys can do whatever you want.